Hello, friends. Pastor Joe here. It's our weekly update. Got a couple of things I want to share with you. The first is we've really started to hone in what Wednesday's videos are for. We want to do two things primarily through them. The first is we want to give you a little peek at what's coming up on Sunday. So to let you start looking at the Word or maybe even spending some time in prayer about what God might have for you on Sunday morning through the message. The second thing is we want to give you information. So we're going to do both those things today. This Sunday, fun fact, is Pentecost. It's celebrated oftentimes as the birth of the church, but we're going to look at the traditional Pentecost passage in Acts chapter 2, verses 1 through 21, and we're going to look at a few things. And the sermon title for this week coming up is Out of the Frying Pan and In with the Fire. What does a fulcrum, a frying pan, and fire have to do with Pentecost and us, the church, and how we live out our faith in the power of the gospel? For upcoming announcements, this is the time that we've been waiting for. We've been waiting to start gathering together again. And I know that some of you that brings great excitement and others that probably breeds a little bit of anxiety. Well, we're starting slow. We've got 3 phases. You know that this evening is our first drive-in service. That's right. We're doing drive-in church tonight at the Sinclairville campus at 7 o'clock. Parking lot opens at 6:30. We'll hope you'll be able to join us. You're also going to want to tune in when you get to the parking lot to WPRK 90.3. We've got a great message and live worship for you this evening from Park Church. We're also going to celebrate communion together tonight, which will be a very special time. The service is anticipated to last about 45 minutes. You won't be able to access the building, though. So don't forget, you won't be able to come into the building, and we're going to ask that you stay in your cars as well. That's phase 1 for us. Phase 1 is parking lot worship on Wednesday evenings at 7 o'clock and our traditional live stream service at 10 a.m. You can catch it on the YouTube channel, also on our Facebook page and the website, parkumc.org. Phase 2 looks a little bit different. Phase 2 takes place actually when our region in New York State opens for Phase 4. That's right, we're all using phases nowadays. But Phase 2 for us means we're coming back to in-house worship. What we're going to do is we're going to ask you to come. We're going to ask you to make sure that you maintain the same practices that we're doing right now with social distancing and wearing a face mask and also using hand sanitizer whenever it's available. We're making sure that we do a few things intentional to make sure that the space is safe. We're going to clean well after each service. We're also going to make sure that there's space enough for us. So as you come back, it'll be a slow start. We're going to come in, we're going to gather for worship, and we're going to go right back out. We're not going to do any Sunday school or small group stuff right now. That's our third phase. And that'll take place when we're confident that we're moving in the right direction. We know that this has been an uncomfortable thing for all of us, but we're excited that we can start gathering together as the body of Christ. And I want to leave you with the first verse of this coming's text. It says this. It says, "When the day of Pentecost came, they were all together in one place." I'm excited to be gathering with you this evening for the first time in a long time. And even more so, I'm excited that God is doing a mighty and marvelous thing in the world around us. And we as the church get to be witnesses and participants in that. So I look forward to worshiping with you this evening. Look for an email from me tomorrow that maps out a very detailed plan of our restart plan. And you can walk right through that. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to call myself or text me or email me or Brandon, and we'd love to answer any questions that you might have. Church, God bless you, and we'll see you this evening at 7. Bye-bye.